Hello everyone, welcome to the Sierradyne Channel. On this episode, we're going to be doing an overview of the SIG Sauer 1911 X Carry. Very similar to its full-size counterpart, the X Full. There's some minor differences between them. Right off the bat, based off of when the X Full was initially released about 8 months ago to the date of this video, it was listed as a stainless steel frame and a carbon steel slide. On this one, it is listed as a stainless steel frame and slide. The other thing that you'll see is the X Full will come with a magwell. This one does not. It does have some nice beveling here on the frame for the magazine. And like the X Full counterpart, has your checkering on the front, checkering on the back. Has a ambidextrous safety. 1913 Picatinny rail. Comes with the Shield RMSC optic cut. There's the other side of the safety right there. Going to the other side, we have an external extractor, which in my opinion is more reliable, since this is a modern take of a 1911, still following pretty much a traditional frame besides the added 1913 rail. This does have an undercut trigger, so there's some modern amenities to this pistol, but otherwise, pretty true to the 1911. The other difference is the X Full has your standard or more traditional style recoil assembly with your standard bushing that you can just push in, rotate this bushing here, and then pull the whole pull the guts out, your spring and everything out to the front. This one has a full length guide rod. Okay, as you can see right there, there's the full length guide rod. They also both come with the SIG X-ray night sights. We'll take a look down in there. You can see the feed ramp is nicely polished, along with the barrel is nicely beveled and polished as well. It has a good coating. The inside of the frame, you can kind of see right there, was left in the raw stainless steel raw. Your serial number would be right here. And as we do a quick check of the safety, as you can see, and here actually too, it's a nice audible click. And the trigger, it's kind of listed as a flat trigger. It kind of is. You can kind of see a slight curvature to that trigger shoe right there. It's also a serrated trigger. And we can actually see the magazine release right here. It's nice, it pops out nicely. So when we want to do nicely ejects too out of the pistol. Comes with these two Metgar made in Italy magazines. I do plan on picking up some McCormick 10 rounders for this pistol, along with picking up a optic plate mount to mount my RMR on top of this pistol. The only issue is this is the same optic cut as a P365. If we take a look, the only thing that I have to check with is the height. Right now it looks like Maple Leaf, who does a lot of machining work on slides for Glocks, SIGs, so on and so forth. They did create an optic plate, so hopefully I can get my hands on one, or I emailed them to see what the height difference is from the base up to the top of the slide here, and hopefully it sticks up enough so then it will allow the RMR, because it'll butt up against this back section right here, and then it'll push the RMR forward, which then there'll be slight overhang of the slide right there. Again, we'll take another look again on this side of the pistol. This is the same profile with the beveling of the slide here and here as the SIG Sauer P320 X Series. The X Series are different when it comes to these serrations versus the standard P320. Same thing like with the M18 and the M17. They're going to be slanted more forward, and they're going to be tighter. These ones are opened up more. In my opinion, it is easier to grip than the standard P320. And it followed along with that type of styling to the slide. And then we'll go ahead. You can hear the audible click of the safety. And we're going to test out the trigger. The trigger is of the Series 80 1911, so it has the firing pin safety in there. So once you take that take up, nice clean break. Nice solid. And you can feel that audible click. You can hear it, but you can also feel it really well. And then it's a nice light trigger. Nothing like a striker fire. Striker fires are, pretty good, but nothing beats these older style hammer fired pistols with a single action. We're going to be doing more videos. The next one is going to be of it shooting, going over how I felt with it shooting. How does it compare contrast with, is it anything really different compared to another, your old GI standard 1911? How does it compare for those of you who are strictly in the striker fired world and you haven't stepped out into a more traditional pistol? How does it compare? Is it something to look into? Is it something that you would want to get? The other thing too is this better than those pistols? Is this something worth replacing, or you're worth keeping it comparative? So we'll be doing more videos. Also documenting some mileage with the round count and whatnot. And that way you guys can have some information whether or not you want to go and purchase this pistol. My initial feeling of it is a great feeling 1911. It is well balanced. I'm a really big fan of the 4 1/4 inch barrel. Has a good feel, good weight balance to it. Proper grip angle. And the grips, in my opinion, are phenomenal. It grips really well between the front checkering, back checkering, and these G10 grips. It really grips, even if your hands are sweaty. But anyway, thank you for watching. Stick around. We're going to have more videos up. I'm also going to be featuring some more firearms, some other, tested, known, proven optics and whatnot equipment. Whatever I have experience with that I could pass on to you. Use it as a second opinion if you're looking into that type of stuff, like whether you want to purchase an RMR or the Trijicon ACOG, different type of upgrades to certain firearms and whatnot. But until then, we'll see you around.